Right, man. What's up, guys? We're back in action. Last Call podcast, where we talk sports news and entertainment. Not always on the same day, not always in the same order. Well, right now we got a special guest, got a new host while Johnny's out away. This is Josh. What's up,
How's
Josh?
it going? How's it going? Glad
As
to
y'all
be
already
here.
know, I'm Lee. Yeah, as y'all might know, people who do watch us. All right, Josh. So talk to me. I see that Jordan in the background. What's going on over there?
Yeah, I just moved into this house, so I had to take all my stuff down, and now I got to eventually put it back up. So I got a signed Jordan jersey, this
Sheesh.
the black pinstripe, and then see, I got, if you're a Texans
Ooh,
fan, you gotta
Andre
have the
Johnson.
Andre Johnson.
Oh,
If you
I
don't
didn't even
got
see
that,
that.
you're not a fan. And then
Yeah,
I got a JJ Watt over there. It's kind of cut out.
I kind of see it. What's that over there on the other side of your shoulder? What's that
Oh,
box?
that's the DJ controllers.
So you got a little DJ background, little studio recording sessions, stuff like that, huh?
Yeah, produced music, had a record label for a while,
Yeah, it's
but
crazy. I hate to say that we're alike, but we are.
well, that's
We
good
are
then.
alike. We're alike in some ways, Obviously, I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, as most people know. So, us and the Texans, we don't have no beef, but we have beef because we in the same state.
For sure, for sure. But
Hmm.
at least
Two big
there's
cities.
there's always an opportunity to go to the Super Bowl together. So that's what I'm looking for.
That's true. That's true. When would that happen? Oh my God, I don't know. Obviously,
I
the Texans
mean,
had a chance. They have a chance this year, but dude, the
yeah.
Cowboys, I'm not gonna say anything. We're not gonna be those people.
Well, we'll see on
Yeah, we're
both
not gonna
sides.
predict anything yet. Not until the season starts and I get excited. Then we'll start doing some predictions. All
I
right.
like
Well,
it.
what as we do on the show all the time, we always have a little bit of something to sip on, whether it be water, soda, pop, as some people call it, or a little bit of, you know, I gotta pour up a little bit because it's last call. I'm on that Weller Antique 107 tonight. If anybody knows anything about the bourbon, little weeded bourbon, what you got?
I got some Guidance whiskey from Tennessee, small brewery,
Mm,
small batch,
I need to taste that, man. Next time I come over, we got to try that out.
for
Let's get a
sure.
little toast real quick to our first session together. Welcome in.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Man, that's delicious. All right,
For
so
sure.
I'm gonna pull up on the screen what, we want to talk about today. So
Okay,
we
let's
had
see
a
it.
short conversation about it. I'm gonna pull it up so we can actually take a look at a couple things.
And they saying all this because I missed rehab. No, I didn't miss rehab. I just didn't rehab with y'all. Man, they saying,
My goodness. What is he talking about? I sound like a little horse right there for a second.
he
He said,
frustrated. He frustrated. Trying to get it out. Trying to get it out. He's
goodness
frustrated.
gracious. I get it, but I mean, let's talk about it. All right. So, I mean, let's start off with, he got paid in 2024. What's up with that?
I mean, yeah, he got his extension, 120, but the whole time they've been just trying to take it away from him.
Yeah, I mean, I want to ask you if you agree with that. So the way they're trying to take it away from him it's talking about the way the contract lies and his training. He has to go over there for rehab, things like that. I mean, what's your viewpoint on that?
I mean, it's you got to see both sides because from the league or the team's perspective, yeah, enforce the contract. It's business. This isn't, we're not playing for fun anymore. This is you're getting paid to do a job, and you're not following the rules to do the job. Now, from the player's perspective, I also get it. Let me rehab on my own. Maybe I'm that person where I just got to take care of me my way, and I don't need you to help me. I'm gonna get good. Let me do my thing. I did my thing to get here. Trust me to do my thing to get better. So I
I
could
mean,
see both sides.
I agree with you on the player side for sure. I mean, because think about it. If it's the during the season when they want him to be there, I mean, them trainers is busy. They got everybody to take care of. I mean,
Right.
what we talking about? Like a whole 52 squad roster plus practice squad plus coaches probably want to get up in the training room, get a couple, things going on. I mean, at the end of the day, I I like the basketball version. You didn't see Luca. He didn't stay in LA during the playoffs. He's in Germany or wherever.
Gone.
He's way off trying to get rehab on his hamstring, trying to fix that thing before the season keep ends on him, you know? So I mean, what do you think
I
about
feel
that?
the
Like,
same way. It's like, hey, you know when it's time to start, be ready. Be ready. Like you
yeah,
it's
I mean
on you.
that's
And if you're
yeah,
not ready, well now we gotta start enforcing the contract. But let him do his thing when it comes to the rehab. That's how I feel about it. I mean, but I do understand the perspective, but I mean, I'm more of a player guy. Like the
do you
players are the
think
players. We watch
you
for the
think
players.
yeah, I mean, I'm a players guy all day. I mean, I call myself a players coach whenever I do coach or whenever I teach or anything like that or train at work. But I'm
For
like,
sure.
I'm trying to see the owner's perspective. I understand the rule, but it does have a gray area where the ownership can let him go outside and rehab so that he can come back better. Do we even know if he was actually mad about the contract or if he's just mad about them trying to take the money away from
You know, what I see and how I see it, it's about the contract now. Like they've spoiled the relationship because of the things they were saying and how
him?
they started treating him about the rehab. I think he would have been a loyal 49er had they just let him do his thing and not tried to change anything. I mean, he signed the extension. He was ready to go. Just,
So
injuries get you and you never know when they're coming.
it always comes after that contract. That's what it seems like.
Always. Always. Especially if
For
that's your team. That's what
yeah,
happens.
always, yeah. Jack Prescott signed, whoop, he broke his leg immediately, like ankle gone, you know? So, I mean, it is crazy. I'm just trying to figure out I'm trying to be a GM. I'm trying to figure out how to be an owner. Like, I mean, how do you play the situation? I mean, are you dealing with a volatile employee or are you just dealing with somebody who really, really needed to go train somewhere else and rehab, you know? I don't know how to look at it any other way. I mean, maybe I'm just that type of person, but I'm
I
trying
think
to
from the
see it from their perspective, but it's so hard.
think about it as that's my investment. I need to make sure that it's gonna be ready,
Yeah.
So I think that's how they see it. Again, it's a player's game. I love the players. It's not about I don't I'm not worried about that other side. I let them worry about that. So
Yeah.
but I
Because
can see
they're
that
going to be the ones making the owners money in the first place, right?
right. So that's the investment. I put my time, energy, my training staff, my money into you, and I want to make sure you're ready to go when it's time to go because I want to win a Super Bowl.
I know that's right.
I'm not here just to play a game. There's a goal at the end.
But okay, so do you think he made a mistake though? Because think about, I'm gonna get this point off, and then I gotta point out something here in a second. But they still went to the second round in the playoffs without him. So did that hurt him, or is he still good?
I mean, personally, I think I didn't get to the next round because I didn't have him, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's the piece because I'm a Texans fan, so we didn't have any weapons. CJ
yeah.
was out there. He barely can stay in the pocket in the first place. Like that's
Mm-mm.
that's just not his thing yet.
You need
So
Aiyuk.
right. He needs his receiver. He needs his number one. He had no
Yeah.
number one, number two, or three. They were all out.
Mm-mm.
So,
And
it's
he had a old
no
old Diggs.
weapons.
Yeah, I mean not even a Diggs. He's on the Patriots. My bad. He had nobody. Nico Collins was barely there,
Nobody.
right? Yeah.
Well,
Dang.
he was injured all season. Tank was still
Tank
out from the
Dell,
other
yeah, he
season.
gone. Yeah, that's crazy.
And
Woo!
it just wasn't time. So, I look at it this way, if they would have had him, where would they have been then?
Yeah.
That he's a playmaker.
I mean, maybe he would have one less interception and they would have beat the Patriots, right?
Right.
Been 3 interceptions instead of 4.
You never know. You never That's why they play the game. You never know
Yeah.
what's gonna happen.
Golly, man. I mean, my goodness, he needed somebody that can get open, get some separation because CJ Stroud, in my opinion, he's very accurate. He's one of the most accurate quarterbacks to come out of Ohio State, technically.
It's always they come out as and we're way off topic, but they
Oh,
come
yeah,
out
it's crazy.
And they come out, they have nothing to fear. That first year rookie gets the start in the NFL. There's no fear. I can't. What
Yeah.
job do I have to lose? You just handed it to me.
Yeah.
So
Should have
I'm
been the
just
first
out
round,
here.
first pick overall.
I'm just out here playing. I mean, look at
Hmm.
Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy's a baller.
Yeah, he balling. He be balling. I mean, I saw him
You
over here
know,
at the Alamo Bowl here in San Antonio. Whenever him and Brees Hall was over there balling out at whatever Iowa State. So
see, but it's like the same reason. He came out, he was third string. What do I have to lose? I'm just gonna get the ball.
yep,
That they
last pick
had
in the
that Brett
draft.
Favre, young Brett Favre, just slanging the ball, just getting it
Hmm.
where it's gotta go. So,
Yep,
that's where I think CJ was at first year, second year. Okay, again, lost some weapons, you
yep.
know, and
That's the
then
Texans.
last
They
year,
they all about defense right now. That's why they got the best defense and the worst offense right now.
hey,
But
defense wins
off
championships.
since we're off the subject, since we're always
Right?
we're off the subject already. I need you to stand up just a touch and show me that shirt you got on, man. What's up?
Oh,
What you rocking?
Boys in the
Oh,
Hood,
we was oh
classic.
man. Oh man.
Love
All
that
right.
movie, classic
How
movie.
how about start bench cut? Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society, or Juice?
Okay, I know some of my
Who
friends are
you
gonna
cutting?
hate me. I'm gonna
Oh
cut
man.
Juice. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Juice was cool. It was
Yeah.
cool, but
Yeah. You
I
on the
didn't
right
like
track.
and then
Who you starting? Oh man, it's
man,
hard for me too.
you know what it is? I can't go back and forth. I'm gonna still start Boys of the Hood because it's just what kicked it all off.
Yeah, that's what's kicked it off,
Eh,
started it off.
for at least for me, like that was
Yeah.
when that came
Same.
out, that was the first
Yeah.
time we had something like that to watch.
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
and so then Menace to Society came next, but there's still many afterwards, that are still good, like Paid in
Yeah.
Full,
I didn't wanna add them. Paid in
Belly.
Full. Yeah. Belly. Uh Blue Hill Avenue. I like that movie a lot. I don't know if you ever seen that one. That's
I
a
don't
pretty
think
dope
so,
movie
but it
about four
sounds
brothers. Yeah, it's
okay.
crazy. Yeah. All
I'm
right.
gonna have
So
to
back
check
on
that one out.
topic. Let's get back to it. So Brandon Ayuk, he suffers a knee injury, right? And we're talking about the rehab. We've been talking about it this whole time. Well, when the rehab becomes a problem, I mean, like I said, we get into that point where he couldn't just. It has to be some conversation that we just don't know about. He ain't talking about why he didn't
Right.
just step into the practice facility or just step over there in one of them meetings. Why did he stop showing up? Who said something to him and made him snap?
Yeah. I don't, it's not, he doesn't make it clear.
He doesn't. He's trying. I mean, when everybody said we didn't say nothing. Who's telling the truth? Who's telling the truth?
Hey, there's always three sides to the story. Each
Yeah,
person's
there's.
got their perspective,
Yep.
and then there's the truth. So,
Okay, so let's dig a little deeper. I want to see where you think this is going. These videos that he keeps popping off, like the one we saw recently, is this a mental breakdown, or is this him just being a disgruntled employee?
oh,
Are
it's
we
just
are we in suicide prevention watch right now?
he's a disgruntled employee. He knows. Look, even if they just cut him, somebody's gonna pick him up.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
know,
I think so. I think so. I don't think there's a chance that he'll stay on the bench. But who's gonna pay him, or what are they gonna pay him?
well, see, that's gonna be what he has to figure out if he ends up getting cut. And knowing he's coming off injury and don't hasn't proven to anyone that he's back to who he was, he may have to settle for something a little bit less to get for a year, maybe. Because if he gets cut, I think somebody will give him a year contract. I don't know if they're
A
ready to.
prove it deal. But then who gonna pay him? Are we gonna have the same situation? Because here's my thing.
What, after the first year?
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out, like, the way media messages have kind of read is that he's doing it. He did it and got him. Like, I got you, like, I got you. Like, I stole your money. Like, I took it. You got the belt. You gonna get the belt. Like, stuff like that. I'm trying to figure out if he's playing them or if he's just so mad that that's the reason why because he gave up. He threw away money because it
Look,
says they can recoup so much money, like, from this, like, because they got him on that list. Like,
no,
he's
I'll
not.
tell you
They
why
can
he's
get.
mad, and it's not just like a game. He fired his agent too, right? So
Mm,
he bounced on the team during,
that's a
and
good
now
point.
he's fired his agent. So he's like, no, none of y'all are representing me. So now I gotta take it to where I can have my voice, social media, and say what I gotta say. Criticize, Lynch and Shanahan, and now we're here with this
Okay.
newest one.
All right. Well,
So
let's talk about this commander stuff. Who was the OC in Atlanta under the Commanders' current head coach when they was in the
that
Super Bowl? Oh, it was Mr. Shanahan.
it was. That's right.
Yeah. You don't think they friends?
Uh, I don't know, man.
I'm
Maybe.
here's my thing. It's like this. Is he only thinking he's going to the Commanders because Jaden Daniels, like Jaden Daniels
I don't
is
think
his
Jaden
homeboy?
Daniels has the voice yet to be able to say like I want him. He's not a Tom Brady where Tom Brady's like you sign him or I can't play.
Is he
They
is he is he willing to risk his life for
no,
Brandon?
that's I, hmm, I don't think so. But I also don't think that they got a bad receiver core over there. So it's like, do they even really need him?
They need him, but they don't really need him, like you said.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
need
Like
him.
they're
Everybody like
well, yeah,
shoot.
everybody can
The
benefit with them.
49ers need him.
Everybody
The
benefits with them on
Texans
their
need him.
roster.
Yeah.
But do they need him over there? Look how far they got.
Oh my God, it's just, I know everybody does things different. Now, I keep it real. If you piss me off, I might be ready to fight somebody, and if they piss me off, right?
Right.
I also know if they piss me off, depending upon the situation, if I'm at work, where I'm at, I know my surroundings when not to do something crazy. I know when not to go off.
Right. You can
But
read what's going on around you.
I'm not gonna go and vent on social media when I'm so public. Us, we can vent on social media. Don't nobody care. They ain't gonna look. They ain't gonna care. But I mean, our companies might care if they
Right.
peak. But it's not like I'm gonna go off and start killing my company and then talking about another company that I want to go work for. But they ain't gonna hire me. They like you in conflict of dispute right now.
Right. You know what it is? This is, we got kids. This is a generational thing. These
Probably
players are
what they
not,
call them,
they're not the players that we grew up with.
them YNs or something like that. What's that? What's that say?
That's the term. That's the
Yeah.
term. Uh but they're just it is different. I'm not, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, however you feel about it, they're just different now. The, and we also grew up with not having social media platform. Like if they were
Period.
talking, it was a press conference. This
Yeah,
dude could
and
just
ain't
pick up
nobody
his
putting no
phone and
camera
say
in front of
something.
him right now. Yeah.
Right. So
Golly, it's
you always got to layer those factors in when we're looking at today's environment because it's just different.
yeah.
We don't
Yeah,
we
I
don't
agree.
necessarily think about it that way because it's like that's crazy, but it's like it's normal. It's
And it's
normal now.
normal
Look at all
now.
this. Yeah, all the sports players are
I tell
doing it.
my kids every day, I feel like y'all are getting dumber because of these phones and this technology. It's like we had to use our lane to create things. They just use their phone to create things now. It creates it for AI, creates everything. So it's like, and then Snapchat. When Facebook came out, well, it was MySpace, right? And then
Oh
Facebook
yeah,
came out.
MySpace was awesome.
Yeah, that see the top 8 is what started all the controversy in the first place.
For sure, for
Okay,
sure.
you already, if you ain't top 8, you feel a certain type of way. We ain't friends. Oh God, we ain't friends. There ain't no way.
That's funny. I
I'm number
forgot about the
11.
I
Yeah,
forgot about the ranking, the
yeah.
bricks on the side. I
People
just
who
like
get
to
up
being
in there.
able to make my own thing.
Yeah,
Like
when you
how I
make it,
play
there's
my
somebody
own
feeling a certain
music.
way. Yeah, I
Yep,
love that. I had my background, I had the music.
all
Yeah,
of
that
it.
was crazy. Yeah, that was awesome. I mean, but that was the start of this decline in, I would say mental health. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, it's yeah, no. You know what though? I always go back and I get called a boomer all the time with this one, but I'm like, it's just that it's when our parents they were thinking the same thing we're thinking. When we were growing up, they were looking at us the same way,
As soon
right?
as that computer
Saying the
dropped.
same stuff.
Mhm.
Soon as the computer dropped, and I'm old enough to know that a time before everybody had a computer in their house.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
You know
I'm
what I'm
I'm I'm
saying?
I'm around whenever the TV used to shut off,
For sure. And you
when it
had
was,
to
like,
like,
over with. There's nothing
good
else is
night.
coming up. You see
Good
the
night.
flag, there it is. You ain't gonna watch it no more.
No more. That
Mm-mm.
was it. So it's just different now. Like there's just so much more exposure to everything. And in some cases in the past, these types of outbursts have worked in their favor. Sometimes they don't,
Well,
and
let's
Antonia
discuss. Oh, yeah, that's
Brown
what I was
is the
about to
one
go.
that does it.
Yeah, see? That's exactly where I was going. I'm like, what about Antonio? That's why I'm wondering, like, we were watching Antonio Brown after that Fontez Burfitt hit spin out of control, but we didn't know he was
What it was
spinning
going
out
to
of
turn
control
into.
like that.
Yeah.
So I don't remember Brandon Aiyuk getting, struck by anything like that hard in the head or anything like that. But
Nope.
but think about it. What we lose 4 NFL football players this year, suicide or something like that, just this year or summer 2025, summer 2026. It's
Yeah.
kind of crazy the mental health situation in the NFL. What's going on? Like, is Brandon Aiyuk having a mental breakdown? That's why I was asking that question because I'm like, should we be worried or is he just
I think
this is
he's just
child's
venting right
reaction?
now.
Venting.
Yeah, I'm just thinking it's a vent and, saying what he's got to say. Like I say, he doesn't have nobody else speaking for him right now. He has no agent unless he hired one and they haven't, said it. But
Well, I mean,
the
what
men,
about like this? I heard TJ Usmanzada say he used to be his mentor, and Brandon Aiyuk ain't talked to him in months. What's up? Like that's why I'm asking.
oh yeah, see, I don't know. I think going back to, comparing to Antonio Brown, like we had watched that for a minute. It wasn't just like
Yeah, it
instant.
wasn't quick. It started in
It
Oakland, right?
grew, right? It grew and it got worse and worse and worse and worse. This is out of character for him, but is it? Like how much character from him have we really seen in
Yeah,
his
he's not
tenure?
in the NFL long enough. He doesn't even have those seasons like Antonio Brown. That's why I say,
Right.
I mean, the NFL has it's a fit. I don't even know. I mean, AI says it's 75 to 85% he's going to be on another team, but I don't know because the NFL, the way they did, I feel like the way they did Shador, just trying to send a message.
Yeah.
I feel like they might send a message here and be like calling around, like all the owners, like, nah, no, wait, make him wait a year. He thinks he's going to the Commanders. If the Commanders, if they sign him, I mean, that's good for him, but it just makes everybody else look like, what are we doing?
Yeah. I don't, man. I would hope that the league doesn't call around. Like I know, but it's yeah for sure. Well, you always got to remember it's a business. This isn't anything but a business, just like Walmart. Their product just looks different. This is, it, it's they're here to make money. That is the objective. It's not about the sport, not for that size or not for that part of the league. It's money, and the players in these situations they want their part. They're taking money away from him, and he doesn't feel like he broke the contract. Right? No, that's a little. That's a little. And but I think that's why he's not gonna end up there. Like they don't want him there for a year. That's gonna create just controversy all year. How they gonna focus on moving forward? And why would you want it? Right, right, because you can't give him the money that he wants, or pay him back, or make it even, or make it right now. You just can't make it right now. He's already where he is. There's no making it right now, except trade me or cut me. I mean, I don't know. If I was him, maybe I would just say, just cut me. Like, yeah, you're taking on all that. Yeah, right. Yeah, there's leverage they got on that, but it's okay. That's petty. Both sides, but I mean, they're both being petty at the end of the day right now. I don't know. I mean, he right. He criticized the coach and the GM. I mean, he criticized everybody, but he specifically called them out, not the owner. I mean, in general, he did because it's the organization he owns it, but he didn't say him directly. And he probably would have if he if he's acting the way he's acting. He fired him. Yeah, yeah. I think it's been recent. And how much did they take away or tried to take away? To basically 20 million. Yeah, no. Right. Hope yeah. Yeah, I would too. I mean, for me, I would have just went to the rehab and rehabbed on my own too. Like, no big deal. Like, this is what I get paid to do. Yep. There's other options. So now that we're talking through it, maybe there was something that we just don't know about yet that happened before that made him feel the way he feels. Yeah. Yeah. Right? She knows. Nope. Followed the rules. Hey, that's crazy. And nobody's ever just walked off the field during the game. Yeah. Yep. That's that family thing you talking about. He right. There's nobody that has more wins. Like, come on. Right. Right. 20 years later, you get Hall of Fame. Yeah. I don't know. He should have definitely got it. That's like a no brainer. As much as I hated the fact that he was that great at it, because we never got anywhere. They will. I mean, those are the same people out there trying to compare uh, Patrick to him right now. Mahomes. Like, come on, no, he's not the GOAT, bro. When everybody skips over Peyton Manning, like Drew Brees. Come on now. Right, nobody. It's Tom Brady, and that's it. Now it's Patrick Mahomes. And it's good. It's still going. So we got other things to talk about. We are just where we are. No, no, no. I can't say that. I can't say that. Like, no, especially the Jordan and LeBron conversation like that. Okay, I can tell you, like, it's Jordan and then Kobe. Like, that's it. Don't even talk to me about anyone else. Like, well, yeah, and I'm not, but he did, that was the 90s era. They he just went out there off the couch and hooped. Well, but see, now this is different for me where basketball, I feel like you can look at a player individually and be like, hey, that person carried that team, that person was that in the league. You can't do that in football. Tom Brady, without his offensive line and that defense that he had, and all the teams that he went to, and the one, he just needs one that average he makes average players excellent. Gronk wasn't the best tight end. Wes Welker, you know what I'm saying? Like, he made stars out of people that, right? And so, like, I knew Tom Brady because, something weird being a Texas person. Like, I didn't really follow like Texas college football because in my household, my dad's friend that lived with us, he was a Michigan Wolverines fan. So being young, I'm a Wolverines fan. Random, right? So, but then I'm also a Kentucky basketball fan and a Michigan fan because one, I wanted to go to school to play at one, and one, I just like watching and the coach. So we grow up with weird things. Well, for sure, that's nice. And mine was just strictly but who I was watching sports with growing up. Those were the teams, so that's what I wanted. But yeah, so I knew Tom Brady from then. I just didn't think he was going to do what he did. I mean, second year coming off the bench, wins a Super Bowl? For sure. Well, that's what it is, right? The positions as a quarterback, it's all about how you see everything and your timing. You don't have to be because I mean, Tom Brady can throw the ball, but he's not perfect accuracy like a Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning was a surgeon. You know what I mean? He did, but they were where they were supposed to be. They were where they're supposed to be. They were where they were supposed to be. Oh, for sure. But that's the thing. It's like the the chemistry between that person, player, receiver and quarterback matters for that reason right there. Just like when you have a right-handed quarterback, but your backup's left-handed, those balls come different now. So it takes a second for them to adjust again. Yep. Even more. Yep. Yeah, for sure. Especially them quick short ones. For sure. Yeah, for sure. I just like Kobe. but I was a Bulls fan in the '90s, and that's just because being a kid growing up, '80s, '90s, the Bulls were good, and the Rockets were. You- that's right. If you have a personal connection with that, right? You're not supposed to. I feel you. I don't knock LeBron. Like that's when I have this conversation with other people, they're oh, you just hate on LeBron. I'm not hating LeBron at all. Like LeBron's done what I mean, I don't have to tell you what he's done. He's done that. So I'm not mad at him, but he's not Jordan. You know, like that the era is just different. Like and you were talking about Kobe. That's why I respect Kobe too, because in their timeline, it was brutal in the paint. You earned every single point. They got all these fancy rules now. They can travel like 7 steps and nobody blows a whistle. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so don't, and there was flopping. Like, I think that '90s era invented the jump into you to get the foul. Like, I get it, but not like today. Right, right. So it's like James Harden good. Just as a Rockets fan, like y'all could have kept him. Y'all could have kept him. I mean, I guess they got good around playoff time because it was just like choke artist. Yeah, yeah. A he- Chris Paul, yeah, he could hoop too. I like that. It was, it was fun to be the assist like Magic Johnson. Just I don't need. I score when I have to. Everybody else got it. Yep. It was the thing to do. Yeah. It worked for him though because it was new. It was his thing, and in college, he we didn't even get to see everything he could do in college, but they they lifted all the way. Yeah, nah, it's crazy. That's why I say you can't even talk to me about the same thing that LeBron played in the same league as a Jordan or a Kobe. It just didn't happen. Like, and and I think this too. Like when Jordan took the league, like that generation gave it to him. You see that if you watch the dance, right? Like the Last Dance. You and Michael Magic Johnson was like, "Hey, it's yours now. You got it." They handed it to him and he did well with it. And then, Jordan's not going to just publicly say that, but I felt like you saw how he played with Kobe different than everybody else. Like, it was just different. The respect was there when they played against each other. It wasn't, I'm just going to beat you up. It was like that big brother type stuff. At least that's how I felt the games look. Right. It would be different. Yeah. Yeah. They they get out of here sometimes. But I agree. I don't disagree. That's why I said, I'm not like a LeBron hater. Like I think he deserves his roses. He's done great things. There'll never be another LeBron. If that's fair to say. Well, yeah, because everybody's been mimicking, right? Everybody's been mimicking those era now, and that's where that athleticism comes from, regardless of their size, because everybody wanted to be Jordan and Kobe. And it's like, okay, everybody wants to shoot threes now. Right, right. And he didn't just wake up like that. He worked hard to get there. So, but like I said, I'm not a LeBron hater. I just would make Hey, if he comes to Houston, I'll love to have him there. Is he gonna be another KD in Houston? Maybe. Maybe. I feel like Lakers fans right now are kind of like, well, I'm kind of glad the LeBron era is over. Right. Yeah. Right. He wants to pick who he wants to play with. Cheers. A little bit for sure.